Alright folks, just wanted to come on and have a wee chat about some of the topics that's been coming up about Derry City in the last couple of weeks, just by chatting to fans and work round the town, that kind of thing. For more Derry City content, follow, like and comment on this post please. Thank you. Right, I'd like to start off with the expectations of Derry fans around the town, sort of things you hear popping up all the time. A lot of the fans, I think, their expectations are far too high at the minute. They're saying things like, oh, look who we signed, look at the team we've got. We've got McLean, we bought Murky, we've got Clark, we should be walking that league. Look, it just doesn't work that way. People seem to think Derry's going to come out, they're not going to drop any points and they're going to win every single game that sits in front of them. That's not the way this league works. League of Ireland especially. A lot of teams come up to Derry, the plastic pitch, which we play 18 games a season on, or well, only 4 this season, thank God for that. But our teams are coming up, they're playing 2 games on it. They're setting up, they're saying, right, let's get up here, let's set up, they would get a draw at least against Derry, or maybe we could steal a 1. That's what people do, you know what I mean? That's what they do, and a lot of teams do that, so it's hard for Derry to break teams down. Now, next week, maybe against Bows, they might come out and go, we fancy having a go at Derry here, so it might work into our hands. And we might beat Bows, we might get to play more football. But hey, everybody, we need to take it one game at a time, calm down, and we'll get there. Still think Derry can win the league, but it's not going to be as easy as what people seem to think. They know you've got your armchair LOI TV Facebook fans. I'd like to have a wee chat about them. Now, these fans, their expectations of going watching Derry on TV, come back and they work or whatever it is on Monday, they're crap. Same old crap as last year, we're doing this, we're doing that, we're doing the other. These are boys that used to watch the Premier League. Right, these are teams that's the players are getting bought for 80, 100, more than 100 million. Like there's players like Salah, £300,000 a week. Now that's twice what Derry would get if they actually won the league, and he's on that in a week. Do you know what I mean? The expectations, you're not watching Premier League football. When you watch it on the TV, you're watching, I don't know what standard in England, down the lower leagues, and we'll put it that way, in English football. The expectations of these kind of fans need to get a grip. Why don't you get yourself the Brandywell? Why don't you go and watch a match? The tickets are available. You can get one in the shops. You can buy one online. Why don't you go and feel the atmosphere of the Brandywell? Talking about that atmosphere. Seeing there's 4,000 fans, 5,000 or so sitting in that stadium. See if the goalkeeper pulls off a save, or the ball hits a post, or the team's going for a goal, or going for a draw, or going for a win. You just see the way them fans react. It's unbelievable, and they feel that atmosphere. You just don't feel that sitting watching the TV. If you want to stick to watch the Premier League, watch the Premier League. But don't expect the same standard of football as what you're watching here. You know what I'm saying? Right, so the wee fans, the young fans, blockade, altars, whatever you call them, now the atmosphere that they bring to that stadium is unbelievable. Alright, there's been a bit of misbehaviour, and the people who have been committed to behaviour have been barred, and probably rightly so. I don't like seeing anybody getting barred from a stadium, but they were getting away with it. So see now, the boy that's got barred, I don't know who they are, they're sitting in the house now for 12 games going, my mates are all up there. You know what I mean? I can't watch the match. Just going to go to other boys going, you know what? I'm not behaving like that the next time. Now I have to say, I know a few of these boys in that wee group, and they're brilliant, they're good young fellas, and they're there to enjoy the match. Alright, they get a bit boisterous. So we've all been young at one stage. You know, we've all had a bit of crack, we've all done things maybe we shouldn't have done at a football match. Hey, it happens. But now I think, as much as I don't want to see anybody getting banned, it might be the best thing, because it might mean boys might behave themselves a bit better. Hey, but that's the way it is. But then keep on them boys, because them boys are the atmosphere in that stadium. I'm so glad, and they've had meetings with the clubs about their pyro, about behaviour and stuff like that. Most of them they go and enjoy themselves at a football match, enjoy Derry City. Oh, the steam coming out of my mouth, it's freezing out in this bank cave. And all I want to keeps popping up, James McLean's not a midfielder, he's dragging that team down, not a midfielder. Look, he's there, he's played 2 games at midfield, maybe he's not a midfielder. But that's for the manager to find out, that's for the team to find out. My own opinion, he hasn't done too bad. Set to go up last week at the weekend there from a corner, on his brother's head, bang, on the back of the head. Look, give the man a chance, you know what I mean? Let him get on the team, let him find his feet. Don't criticise too much. I mean, we're not football managers, what do we know? We're all just sitting watching like everybody else. Final thought, get behind the team again this weekend at the Brandywell against Bows, who's going to be a tougher opposition than the first 2 teams that we've played so far. But I think we're going to get better. We're going to do it. They're going to come at us. We're going to come at them. Expect goals this week. and the Brandywell against Bows. But keep going. 2 more games left in this plastic pitch. After that, we're on to better things. Don't judge the team yet. I would say wait until we come out of our Celtic Park run. And then we're still sitting in the mix after Celtic Park. We got 22 games to go. We kick on there. The teams start coming in, start gelling together. That's it. Hey, what more do you want? DCFC. Let's go.